When you play video games, you'll notice you have a main character and then there are side characters or NPCs. When you compare how these two types of characters play, you will notice a stark difference between the two. The main character is controlled by you. You choose where to go, you choose what missions you want to do, and you can customize it however you like. On the other hand, the NPCs are just going about the game aimlessly with no purpose whatsoever. This analogy can be perfectly correlated to our society today. In life, you're either in the passenger seat or you are in the driver's seat. You're either in control or you're being dragged by outside influences. And the sad thing is, the majority of the population is in the passenger seat. The main reasons why many people are in the passenger seat of their own life could be because they don't believe in themselves. They haven't found identity in their life. They could be afraid of taking on the role of the main character and expectations from friends and family. But in reality, anyone can become the main character of their lives, and you will as well by following the information in this video. And I strongly urge everyone to be the main character of their lives, because once you take control of that steering wheel, once you start making decisions for yourself, is when you will find yourself more fulfilled and you'll be overall living a happier day-to-day life. This is all because you're going on about life how you want to. There's a reason why when we watch movies, there's an inside urge for the viewer to want to be like the main character. This is because in movies, the main character is displayed as someone who is in control of their own destiny and will do whatever it takes to get to their goals because that is what they want to do with their lives. Being the main character of your life has nothing to do with cockiness or narcissism, but it is about living your one and only life to its fullest and actually being satisfied with the decisions you make. And I'm just gonna be honest, the majority of people are followers, and to follow means that you aren't thinking for yourself. And if you're not thinking and making decisions for yourself, then you're not living. Marcus Aurelius said it best. It is not death that man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. To become the main character in your life, you must first avoid the influence of the crowd. Just like animals, humans have a natural tendency to follow the crowd and to do what everyone else is doing to fit in and to be accepted in society. To give you an example of how many people fall into conformity, let's talk about college. Many people will graduate high school with great dreams, whether it is making music, creating art for a living, etc. But will decide to pursue college even if it is something that they don't really want to do deep inside, because that is what everyone else is doing. These same people with these great dreams will eventually graduate college and will end up getting a job because that is what everyone else is doing. These talented people will trade their biggest dreams and passions for a lifestyle that isn't so enjoyable for them. And once their time comes, at the end of life, they will think to themselves, what if I would have followed my passion? Would I have been happier? And these people will die with regret. This is the sad reality, and many people don't realize it until it's too late. People fall into conforming because there is a sense of security that one gets when they're doing what everyone else is doing. And I would do the same exact thing back in the day. I never really liked to drink heavily, but whenever I would go to parties, literally everyone would be drinking. Since everyone was drinking, internally, I felt obligated to get a drink so that I wouldn't be the odd one out that wasn't drinking. I was literally behaving like a robot. Since everyone else was doing something, I would do the exact same, even if it was something I didn't want to do deep inside. And since I was conforming to what everyone else is doing, I would be damaging my health, killing my gains, and clouding my creativity just so I could fit in with the crowd at these events. Once you stop doing what everyone else is doing because that is what you want to do, is when you will be unshackled from the invisible chains you have put yourself in. In life, you must listen to your intuition and listen to your heart, because that is when you will be making the best decisions for yourself. I have found that the happiest people are the ones that do whatever they want to do deep inside, and not the ones just following what everyone else is doing. The problem is, people are too afraid to live how they want because they fear judgment of others. But life is too short to be worried about what others think about you. This will be controversial, but I don't care. Ye is the most free person I've seen in my life, and he is indeed his own main character. He has his own opinions, he dresses how he wants, and he lives life how he wants to. Imagine if Ye cared about what others thought about him. He would have never made his breathtaking discography, he would have never made his own clothing brand, and he would have never actually started to live his true life. The lesson learned from Ye is to embrace being different. It is a fact that no two fingerprints are alike, and that is because God made us distinct on purpose so that there could be great diversity on Earth. Be different. Not only that, but come up with your own opinions. Forget what your parents taught you at a young age. Come up with your own ideals and beliefs. Free thinking is literally dead, and everyone just thinks like the next person over. Once you embrace your uniqueness is when you will be taking a step closer to becoming the main character in your life. And if your so-called friends look at you differently for doing what is best for you, then just know that these people were never friends to begin with. Your real friends will acknowledge the change and respect your decision because they will truly want what is best for you. Speaking of cutting off friends, to be the main character of your life, you have to be more cutthroat with your decisions. This is what will truly determine if you are in the driver's seat of your life. Nowadays, everyone is a people pleaser. Everyone wants to be liked and accepted by others that they will say yes to anything they get asked. This is why you must be selfish with your time and energy, but the good type of selfish. For example, when your friends are out drinking and they hit you up to go out, but you are busy working on a business, don't be afraid to say no. You have a larger vision in life and you don't want to be sidetracked. You therefore decide to stay in for the night. On the other hand, let's say your brother needs help moving some furniture. You will most likely accept to assist because you and your brother have a close relationship and you want to give him a helping hand. Get comfortable with saying no to whatever it is you don't want to do. And it's okay. No one is going to hate you for it. There's a reason why the most successful people are the most selfish with their time. It is because they know that their time is very limited, and if they are sidetracked from their goals, one slip up can lead them to disarray. Now to make my next point, let's go back to the video game characters. When we compare the main character to the side characters, one has a main mission to accomplish, while the other just goes about the game aimlessly. This is the biggest thing that will give you that main character feeling in your life, and that is your main mission. The problem is, many people struggle greatly to find their purpose in life. This could be because of the abundance of distractions, being too lazy, and also being afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Another common reason is that you are way too focused on other people's lives and not as invested in your own growth. But if you never find your purpose, then you will always go on about life with that feeling that something is missing, and that is your identity. In every video game, the main character has a great purpose or mission they go after. The same goes with movies. The main character is given a goal that they always seem to achieve by the end of the movie. If you want to be the main character and hold the destiny to your life, then your goal is to find your purpose because that is what will bring you true fulfillment in life. For some people, it takes a couple of weeks to find their purpose. For others, it takes a couple of years. But for a lot, they never find their purpose in life. Do all of this and you will find yourself more in control of your destiny and you will be living a more satisfied day-to-day life. Becoming the main character means taking charge of your own life. And many people aren't in charge of their own lives and are miserable because of it. Once you put yourself in the driver's seat in life is when you actually start to live.